All right, so I'm gonna have to say something about SummerSlam 2. Sorry, Night 2. Now, it was. I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't as good as Night 1. I think Night 1 was pretty damn good, and it was. I feel like with all the matches in Night 1 were more surprising and definitely more exciting. Now, don't get me wrong. I was still fun to watch Night 2, but I think our expectations for Night 2 were so high. We thought a lot of people were saying, well, I guess Triple H, she was hyping it up, saying, "Oh, just you ain't seen nothing yet," which is true. We haven't, and I'll get to that in terms of like the excitement for it. But I want to say mainly for all the matches. Now, if I want to pull this up, let me see if I can pull up all the matches that I had that I predicted. Or yeah, let's go over that first because that would be pretty important. So let's pull that up here. Da-da-da-da-da. 1 second. Okay, so for some of the matches that we had for night two, so night two we had. So the first one, the match was the Naomi, Rhea, and Io. It was a fun match to watch, but we all know Naomi was gonna win it, so I already predicted that I was gonna win. But overall, it was a pretty good match. Definitely, it was really funny how Rhea still hasn't pinned Io, which is hilarious. This time around, Naomi pinned Rhea, so good for Naomi, and definitely Naomi has been really killing it every week. So I'm glad she's still the champion for that one. So I thought it was great, and I love how her dad was the one performing with her on the entrance. So that was actually really cool. Actually, to be honest, let's see. I'll pull it up right here for a second for you guys to see. All right, there we go. So and also the next match, I believe it was Becky and Lyra. I believe no, it was the tag team match. I actually thought Andrade or Ray Phoenix were actually going to take it. Sorry, my pronunciation is terrible. I thought they were going to take it. I really thought they were, and they were killing it too. But unfortunately, they lost. The Riots retained, which I think is fine too. But it was a pretty crazy TLC match. I did really enjoy watching it, so that was a lot of fun. But yeah, again, I think there were a lot of retains today, which was kind of wasn't really a big fan of. I believe the next match was Becky and Lyra. Becky obviously retained. I got that one wrong. I thought Lyra was going to take it. But it kind of makes sense for Becky to win because then Becky can go with someone else rather than just Lyra continually to go against Becky. So I think Lyra is going to have some beef with Bayley. Or Bayley might even go for the run for, with Bayley would go against the run with Becky. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. But I guess now, Lyra can't, she can't get her championship belt. So, which is fine, I guess. I think overall, I don't think anyone really cares. So it kind of works out in, Becky's favor, I guess. While I'm turning the light, oops, that's too dark. So let me see if I can make that a little brighter for everyone. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Let it bright. Cool. Alright, and Jacob Fatu and Solo. I knew Solo was going to win it. I think Solo's been doing a great job every week just with the promos and the matches and with his new MTF team. It's the only way for him to grow. He has a whole squad ready to go, so might as well keep that going. I really don't know what they're going to do because it always seems like Jimmy's coming out to help, but it's pretty useless for the most part, and Jacob still has to carry the whole team. So I don't know how they're going to be going that in the future. Unless they bring more people from the Fatu bloodline or something like that, so they'll probably bring more people in. Because it seems like with Jay and Roman, I don't think they're going to be helping out anytime soon. I think they have their own thing going on, especially with Seth Rollins now as the world heavyweight. So this is going to be really cool, and I'm very excited what they're going to do in the future, how it's going to work out. So it's kind of cool. AJ and Dominic, I'm a little disappointed in this one because I really thought AJ was going to take it, and AJ has been I really felt like he really deserved to win, especially with all his funny promos and stuff. I thought he was really going to take it. So I was a little disappointed on that, but we're going to have to see the story unfold and see how that goes. Alright, and the last one, Cody versus John Cena. This match was pretty crazy. I think a lot of people had the expectations. Obviously Cody won, but let me get to that. So I thought it was kind of cool. Well, sorry, I guess it was a really good match overall. I felt like they really poured their heart out, and I think a lot of us were kind of expecting Cody to turn heel because there were so many times where Cody was doing moves like that Kevin Owens was doing with his heel, with the power bomb, with the with the pile driver move. So I really thought Cody's gonna turn heel, but as soon as the match kept going, man, it really. Oh, and the belt, by the way. But I felt like it was just a match they were just pouring their hearts out, and man, John Cena freaking killed it. Like, I don't know, man. I kept feeling so bad for his body because like his body just kept getting wrecked and stuff like that, and he was getting old, and him getting slammed everything on the table. So it was actually a really hard match to watch because man, I was like, man, I hope John Cena doesn't get injured from this because it's crazy. Like with all the stuff they're doing at the street fight, and man, but I think as soon as Cody kind of started crying a little bit or felt like bad and gave him the salute, I knew Cody wasn't going to turn heel anymore. I was like, okay, we're going to throw it out the window. And I think a lot of people were thinking The Rock was going to come back too. I thought The Rock was going to come back. You see in my videos, I'm always like, come on, Rock, come out, please come out. He never came out though, so which is fine. I don't think it was too big of a deal. Because, well, after Cody won, give proper respect. And there was a scene where I could tell he was about to cry. And it kind of turned me up, too. I was like, oh, man, Cody's going to make me cry if this keeps up. Because I think John Cena was giving his blessings and all this stuff. And, oh, it was good. But, man, everyone was like, all right, goodbye, John Cena. I was like, okay, whatever. It's whatever. Now I guess we're just going to say salute to John Cena. And he just takes off, right? But that song, I'm like, oh, crap. Brock Lesnar comes out. I don't know, which was crazy because, man, Brock Lesnar, oh, man, I did not expect that to come. Now, I'm sure there are rumors everyone's spending online, but I think the chances of Brock Lesnar coming back was very slim, just like how Seth Rollins was going to come back yesterday. I said this to my wife, and I said it for people on Twitter, too. It was like, the chances of Seth Rollins coming out is going to be very, very slim and being fake. Like, I thought it was going to be a 1% chance, but apparently there was a whole leak about it. But I don't look at those leaks. Those are kind of stupid for me. It kind of ruins the fun. Now, the chance of Brock Lesnar coming out, I thought that was a very small chance, too, because Brock Lesnar coming back, I mean, I guess he's not guilty, I guess, or I don't know. I guess we're trying to figure things out with that. I thought he retired, but yeah, that was kind of cool. That was really cool. Brock Lesnar coming back, and especially if you grew up with Brock Lesnar, like I grew up with Brock Lesnar, so that was kind of cool to see him coming back for sure. So that was awesome, and I mean, it'd be cool to see the final boss too. But you know what? I honestly think at this point, I don't think The Rock really gives a shit about WWE. I think he really doesn't. So I don't think we're going to see him anytime soon. Especially now we have Brock Lesnar, so we're going to be focusing a lot on Brock Lesnar. But this is going to make John Cena's last 4 months even better because now he gets to go against every rival he wanted to till the end. And it's kind of sad because, man, like when he leaves, it's gonna be very heartbreaking. Because I think a lot of people really love John Cena, especially me too. I mean, I grew up with him being the Doctor of Thugonomics, so having John Cena leave in 4 months after is gonna be a huge tearjerker when it happens. But they're gonna push pretty hard. So Brock Lesnar's gonna come out, so he's gonna take out Brock Lesnar. I really personally think his last match will probably be I'm thinking The Rock is going to be his last match. That would be an awesome match to see him against the final boss. And that would be a cool storyline, too. It'd be like, oh, hey, I thought you sold your soul. Like, why are you back to being a face again? And then John says, like, I never give up. And then beats, The Rock again. But, I think the chance of that is like kind of 50-50, to be honest. But, anyways, let me know your thoughts of what you thought about SummerSlam Night 2. I personally thought Night 1 was a lot better, a lot more excitement. But Night 2 was also very good too. But I'm going to have to give it up to Night 1. Night 1 was way more intense and I jumped down my seats. This one was kind of in there. Except for the Brock Lesnar part. That was probably the only thing that was kind of oh shoot, that was insane. So, Night 1, I'm going to give it to Night 1 was way better than Night 2. But I give it up to Triple H for the Night 2 towards the end. It's the best part. So, anyways, we'll see what happens with Cody Rhodes from here. That might be a separate video I might have to post about that. But, man, Cody Rhodes coming back as WWE Champion. Fantastic. But we'll see what's going to happen from here because I really don't know how they're going to do it in terms of bookings and stuff. Because I honestly thought his first year as bookings for WWE Champion for the first year, I honestly thought they were very mid. I was really bored of a lot of them. They weren't really exciting to me. And I hope it's not one of those things where all his friends just go against him again. Because I think that was the problem, too. I didn't like how, all his friends just decided to become heel and then, felt like it was kind of like, oh, we don't know who to put him with. The only one that wasn't really like that was his friend was Solo, and that was exciting. That Bloodline matches were pretty good with Solo and stuff like that. But I really hope this time around, like Cody, I hope the bookings are pretty good, and I hope they start using Julia more with the United States champion because that would be really cool to see too. Um, I hope they book her a lot more. So, anyways, let me know in the comments and what you think, and see you guys next video. Peace.